pas se presser, de toute façon, les jeux, ils sont pas foutus.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose. But we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves
Il n'y a
crowded
personne dans le
out.
salut, j'arrive.
Many
Ah, je-
years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world
J'avais abaissé
a
le son, je comprends pas
godlike,
pourquoi c'est...
touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
Du coup, il n'y a personne. Allez, Didi. Ouais. Bonjour Lulu, bonjour, bonjour. Ah, ben voilà. Oh putain, il y a The Last of Us dans le jeu. J'aime bien comme ça. Oh la vache. Qui a sorti le balai là? Ah oui, là c'est beaucoup mieux. Voilà. Vous avez à lire, vous me faites signe. Moi j'arrive pas. C'est trop petit.
Quethi silmes metum! Thavarupian silmes
Earth and rock.
the Quethi silworth and roth!
Arya Stark. J'ai osé. Ouais. Graphiquement, il est bon. Un 30, même en RTX et tout ce que tu veux.
What do you know of the living lands?
Je remendris encore un peu les sous-titres, ils sont pas assez longs.
The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true. And yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth.
Oula, c'est de l'Est de Pâques, quoi, les jeux.
Rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches.
Vache.
Foul tendrils reach towards us.
Ah, magnifique.
To lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots,
Je regarde alors
and if
les sons, c'est pour ça qu'ils sont aussi longs.
sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Bon, il y a eu déjà une première mise à jour du jeu. Qu'est-ce qui lui arrive? Je regarde le son, c'est bizarre qu'il y a le son ça remonte. Je l'avais réglé. Je remonte aussi les sous-titres. Là, il nous fait Black Flag, quoi, le jeu. Fuzz, il y a du Black Flag. Ah. Il y a Steven qui se promène. On va démarrer.
Envoy, over here.
Allez. Alors. Ah, mais. Oh la vache. Ah oui, toi, t'as trompé là.
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the
Il
Emperor's
ressemble
envoy
vraiment à
die on
Steven.
my watch.
Alors, je n'ai pas laissé l'émissaire de l'empereur mourir sous ma surveillance. Consolation 1 ou 2. Perception, si vous en sort, l'empereur a certainement une question à pour vous. Et je suis impressionné que vous ayez ça. Je suis.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
On sent par le nom qui est vous.
The name's Garrick, ma'am. Quarter gunner, 3rd Adheran Fleet. We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this.
Regarde Stack.
We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Alors, je viens ici, nous avons les gens. Il y a quelque chose à cloche ici. Je crois qu'il nous y a un hôtel.
I saw flashes, envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Alors, et à moins que ce soit un peu...
I wouldn't go that far. Still, something's amiss. In the
Vraiment
meantime,
des trucs à la
we've survived.
Skyrim, quoi.
That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Que l'empereur m'a envoyé.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that sword. It's no good to any of our crew anymore.
Bon. Vous pouvez atteindre entre des acerneaux sur Y, appuyer sur OK pour équiper la main principale ou la main secondaire vers l'alternative. Les vêtements peuvent être équipés, appuyés sur G ou transfusion d'armure. Autre une réduction de dégâts, des accessoires uniques importants du personnage. Vous pouvez alors, l'onglet quête normalement s'affiche toutes les onglets. Voilà. Ça c'est la non, c'est la et on a compris ta gueule. Appuyer sur RT, changer. Inventaire, c'est ça. Après, arrête de me demander avec ça. C'est toutes tes compétences là-dedans. Oh, vu que je lise encore ces conneries avant de pouvoir prendre l'arme. M'empêche de prendre l'arme. Je sais pas. Ah, faut se
Some
mettre
supply survived, for all the good it does.
C'était préparé, associé. Oh, ça t'amuse avec ton tuto, je peux jouer quand même. Puis ça. Bonjour, bonjour. Ouais. Premier ban de la soirée, bienvenue. Ah, puis, pour équiper une arme, ouvrez l'inventaire avec inventaire.
You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
Tu vas fermer ta gueule, je te renvoie l'épée dans la gueule.
Sarah should be.
Voilà.
Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now let's not both of them. Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire! Watch yourself. There's no healer about.
Il fallait me prendre une tête dans l'œil.
Watch out!
Ah bah je l'ai pris.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
Quand je viens à mourir. Qu'est-ce que je marque là? Par contre un peu mou, hein. Je vais pas courir. Alors, l'envoyer pour la troisième fois cette semaine. Vous mettrez le truc en pause quand on renverra la rediff. J'avais compris qu'on daf. Qu'est-ce qu'il fout là qu'on daf? Ça serait pas.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this. I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
Gods, is this what they were like? It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine.
Pas trop mal jusque-là. Non.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles.
Voilà. Infliger des dégâts de feu sur un ennemi par le brûlé. Le brûlé subit ces dégâts.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in. Ugh, about time. Oh gods! What's the matter with your face?
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Jamais vu le jeu, je sais pas comment dire.
Wait, you can't just let her out without asking who she is.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before.
Je reste dans la porte de
I always
l'érige à la
heard
chaîne.
folks say
De
you
toute
were
façon,
blessed. Looks more like a
faut
curse
pas
to
foutu
me.
de venir. Il y a la terrasse.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. That'd be a first. Adir's had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killings started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself. He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
At least one of you is listening. Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. Doesn't look like I have a choice, eh? You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. Gods, that's the sanest thing I've heard all day. Let's move.
If we live to regret this...
Yeah. Yeah.
Et à côté du baril, il n'y a pas de baril là. Oh.
Now you've done it.
C'est-à-dire que je dois descendre là.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this. To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Ah, ben voilà, j'ai trouvé le bouton pour courir.
Stay low and hit quick. Whoosh. Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Strike blind. Did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Putain, comment je l'ai défoncé, bordel. Oh, charge enchaînement mineur. On va regarder ça. Alors, charge, combattant actif, coup 20 points, d'essence, temps de recharge 10 secondes, vous foncez vers l'avant et percutez ce qui trouve sur votre chemin. Cette charge interrompt les ennemis et inflige des dégâts explosifs capables de traverser le blocage, parmi les détruire les murs et inflige des dégâts supplémentaires. Invoque le gars d'archevelé qui permet d'utiliser. Invoque 3 projectiles magiques. Attends, enchaînement, c'est invoque les gars d'archevelé. Recharge. Projectile magique sur les ennemis. Attends, quand vous montrez de niveau, accédez des points de capacité. Alors, on voit où sont.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
On s'apprend d'âme, ça y est.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Take him at range. Smart choice. Now you've done it.
Pardon.
They're not.
J'espère une prochaine fois. Bon, ben voilà. J'allais me poser la question, est-ce qu'elle sait nager?
Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on
C'est
salt
de Last
plagues.
of Us, ce
But
jeu.
whatever you came to find,
Et
I'd
des
say
champignons
you found it.
partout. Là, je comprends pourquoi mon visage. Pauvre.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... Well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us? I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. No, hens hunting foxes. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! The venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Rules? What rules? Who writes them? They drive us further from the tree. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill
Je
the
vois qu'il
rot.
sort sur PS5, je le retesterai sur.
Now you've done it. Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
reprimande à la fusée supérieure. Attendant, Kiki. Hier, j'ai appris qu'un de vos éclaireurs était fait arrêter. Arrivé au bord, vous tentez d'embarquer sur un navire de marchandises à destination de... Mais oui, que vous le saviez, il s'agit du troisième. Je sais aussi. Je comprends que cette unité s'implique que votre poste n'est pas celle auquel vous êtes habitué à votre naissance. Cessez que vous n'avez pas à vous contrôler. Vous verrez les conséquences après on ira jusqu'à la comprendre. Enterrement. Oh, ben, j'avais pas vu que j'avais ça. Ah, c'est...
Closer, we twine.
Boat!
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Pas mal. C'est pas trop mal, j'aime bien.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
Très bien, je vais ici, je... Horizonnement fait ses 3 ans, déjà. Il y aura une dizaine de mises à jour qui est prévue pour ce jeu dans les mois à venir. D'accord. M'adresse à envoyer ça de près.
Final warning, Kai. One more. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue.
Tant mieux qu'elle soit coulée l'autre qui
Start
dit.
over. Name's Cena,
Yes.
captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded.
Il est prévu sans payer
They
ça,
told
mais
me
pas
you
pour
were
moi.
godlike,
Avant 6
but
mois.
I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone.
Là, j'ai mis les
along
sous-titres
with
à
our
fond, mais ils sont
claviger.
pas encore assez.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting. Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? Out here, people are more likely to think I'm trying to rob you. We don't see many lordly types.
Kai, before you go, make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say. They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their
Bonsoir,
bureaucrats,
Baron.
and their cult
Bonsoir.
of murderers. Asking a lot of
Ah, c'est
nosy
un
questions is a
Skyrim,
good
bis.
way to end up with
C'est
a
presque
knife
un
in your
Skyrim.
back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader,
Je continue mon
Mr.
Skyrim,
Ludwig,
parce que je suis pas
is
fini
eager to
encore.
greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. I heard she's a monster. The personal handmaiden of the burned queen.
Ça va, ça
That's
va.
not all. They say she fell in
Il y
battle.
a tellement de
with
jeux
the
qui
dead
sont arrivés dans le
fire, and
PCN
death
Premium,
spat
j'arrive pas
back
tous les
out.
suivre.
That's none of my business, and let's keep it that way.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwig later. First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
Alors, nouveau compagnon, ok, un soldat vétéran, un mercenaire originaire de l'Empire Eltaï. C'est un savoir dont le feu des combats permet à Kate d'encaisser les dégâts.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
The city's getting crowded. Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
J'ai encore fait une nef magique de match. Bien calme. Il y a un petit clin d'œil à ce Last of Us dedans. Il y a des champignons. Ça, ils se bouffent pas, par contre. Bon, on va regarder tout ça. Demain, on va se faire pas mal de jeux shit. Et voir tout ce qui est prévu demain, vous allez pleurer. C'est bon, arrête de me... Alors...
Feels like the living lands is growing wilder every day.
Ah, je ne sais pas. Mais ça va être long.
How hard is it to answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A
Déjà que
band
ça
of
va finir
Zords
celui-là,
invaded my house.
jusqu'à
What am I
rien
gonna
faire.
do?
Star Wars Survivor qui est arrivé dans le pays Sinistre Premium.
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? No one. Trust me, I've tried. I wonder if it's really the Adirans.
keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zoribs saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them, and make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things? In the area?
I suppose so. There's some problem.
Citizens depend on us. Swing like you mean it. I'm busy.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too. Zoribs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Merde, il est où mon arc là? Il me fait chier, lui, avec ses...
just like the good old days.
Ouais, pas mal. J'ai l'impression de jouer à Skyrim 2.0.
This is the Hangen's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now. Nice! Show me what you got! Coming from the rear. Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Comme d'habitude, je fais 2 heures. Ça a l'air bien me plaire.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarup holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Hangen about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Est-ce qu'il y a des TP dans le jeu? Oula, il y en a, bordel. D'accord, là j'ai des points. Ah ouais, ah oui, j'avais pas fait gaffe à tout ça. La carte, c'est où? Tout ça, c'est la carte, ce que j'ai compris.
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Pourquoi on est sur PC?
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you to? What are you implying? All right, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here? You're lucky. Everywhere I go, every job I have, something's missing. An animancer
tu
told me
verras.
that I might have half a soul.
Tu verras.
I finally had an answer. The
Il y a
question was,
tellement de trucs qui
who
sont
caught the
arrivés
other
dans le
half?
PC, là.
I thought
J'arrive
if
pas
I
à
could meet
suivre.
this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorik.
Ça sera que ce jeu-là sur Xbox. Il n'y aura que ça. Au moins d'avoir.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. Are you serious? I don't call raiding my house diplomatic. If you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their
Comme ça
luck.
que je vais la faire, ma barbe. Avec la moustache, c'est comme ça que je veux faire.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure
Comme ça que je veux la
you,
faire,
all
ma
of
barbe.
my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
Alors. Un truc de vent, peut-être. Bonsoir, Alice. Ça va, et toi? Je sais pas.
Protect that pretty face.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Decouvert.
Ouais, je viens
You
d'arriver
seem
dans
like
le
you
Game
could use
Pass.
a nice potion or a bite
C'est un
to eat.
Skagen Beats.
And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Comme il se débloquait qu'à 19h, du coup, je suis allé faire une sieste. Ah, bah voilà.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no.
Parce que les jeux se sont plaints dans le jeu. Je ne vois pas.
But you
Moi,
better
je
pay
trouve
upfront
beau
this
le
time.
jeu.
I
Avec moi, il
knew
est beau.
you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Et Obsidian, ça te fait là.
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So
Parce
you
qu'il y a
do care.
de moches en jeu. Hein.
I lagged the garrote for you.
Si vous connaissez
Do I have to spell it
Otherworld,
out?
bien d'autres jeux comme ceux-là, vous pouvez les... jeter. De toute façon, on va le continuer, ce qu'il y a. Du boulot, c'est-à-dire.
The living lands are a dangerous place. A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Bon. Voilà. Ça, je fais une découverte de 2 heures, maximum. Un peu comme on est. C'est qu'après, si je me lance entre Skyrim et celui-là, ça va un boulot. J'ai Assassin's Creed à faire, qui arrive bientôt. J'ai Star Wars, j'ai Rise of Ronin à faire. J'ai Resident Evil dimanche soir avec Marmon là. Il y a d'autres jeux là encore. On a commencé Dishonored, nouvelle version. Et Dishonored aussi. On a encore il y a Monster Hunter aussi à faire. Bien.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies. Oh, look, Paradise and Ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Incoming Zaros. Here we go! Coming from your right! Nice shot! Another down. Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too. Nothing like a win with a good team. I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Attends, comment je fais pour monter? Cheval? C'est Assassin's Creed le jeu d'un coup là? Un truc pour grimper? Ah, ici.
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
C'est quoi ça? Pas que tu vas nous faire un truc à la dragonnette, ouais. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Oula! Alors, c'est une arme ou une pièce d'armure dans la partie gauche de l'écran pour améliorer. Pour améliorer, vous devez de qualité correspondante, ouais, un peu comme Skyrim, quoi. Dans votre amélioration sont affichées dans la partie droite. Alors, il existe de nombreux types de matériaux qui chacun leur utilité. Matériaux d'âme, le métaux comme le fer, morceaux de fer, comme les branches de bois orange.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever. Where we face out there. After your voyage, it must be nice to spend...
Ah, c'est pas mal ça. Donc ça m'emmène dans l'autre monde. Pierre sert à m'en mettre dans l'autre monde. Dans Autrement, je peux dormir tranquillement, me reposer et revenir là après. D'accord. Bon, ça comprendre le truc. Vraiment penser à Dragon Dogma.
Take your best shot. On your
Ah, les gars, Jerry, ne soyez pas pressés pour mourir. Tu l'as éclaté?
I was just getting warmed up.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place.
Is that all you got? One for you.
Bah, c'est ce que je trouve bon choix.
This one's mine. Next one's mine. Didn't stand a chance.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
J'en doutais qu'il y en a un qui allait le dire. Ah, ils font chier là, leur tuto là. Moi, faire le boulot, quoi. Et se relever. Épée.
Here it comes.
Ah. Et une flèche dans le cul.
One for you. That's a bad way to go. Aye, aye.
Attends.
Suburbs. They don't usually venture out here. Wonder what's got them riled up.
Next one's mine.
Something here feels off.
J'ai bien fait de venir là. Elle est deux. Une. Regardez cette femme. Alors j'avais mis le son, il était à 60, c'était trop fort. J'aurais baissé à 50. Quoi. Merde. Un nounours qui dort. Avec une plaie dans le cul.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Ouais, il est beau.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Et quelqu'un là?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Bah, c'est de l'ours. Quel ours?
Beyond.
Voilà.
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Voilà. Un ours magnifique.
Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Un ours magnifique.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Un ours magnifique. Les gens sont désertés le stream.
The Living Lands is a tad rustic for our tastes, isn't it? Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
À chercher une autre chose que j'avais
Not
commencé
with
sur
that
la chaîne aussi.
attitude.
Mais c'est Greenfold. Il y a Greenfold 2 qui doit arriver aussi cette année. Il faudrait que je vous refasse le premier Greenfold là pour le 2.
It was the bear that killed him, of course.
Non, il n'y a plus personne. Mais regarde le stream, il n'y a que toi et Lulu. Il n'y a que Lulu et le baron, c'est tout. Il n'y a plus personne.
I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city.
Pourtant, j'en fais des nouveautés. Regarde, là, on est sur une nouveauté 2025 encore. C'est un quatrième.
We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
J'arrête, je me sers un verre de coca, j'arrête. Il y a un pack de coca. Voilà.
So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
Faut qu'on reprenne la suite de Razoruna.
Here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Avec les champignons.
Fascinating. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles.
À force, je me pose qu'est-ce que j'ai fait pour que
What would you have us do?
Qu'est-ce qui leur plaît pas?
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam. Taking and giving in equal measure.
Il y en a aussi Avatar à faire. Cyberpunk aussi. Tellement de jeux à faire que j'arrive plus à suivre.
You are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide, do you wish this power or not? A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Il y a un nouveau truc là. Ah, c'est Resident Evil. C'est que le week-end. Hein. C'est pas la semaine.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. True, we all want what's best for the Empire. If only everything were that simple. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job.
Mais ferme ta gueule, l'autre il passe pendant que je marche, quoi. Ferme ta gueule. Tu peux te taire, quoi. Tais-toi. On parle pas pendant que je marche. Oh putain.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that big.
Tais-toi!
Can't she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can. Let's talk the next time we're in camp.
Il y a une femme celui-là,
I
il parle tout le temps.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Alors, regarde, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Now I've got to wonder what you did to get on his bad side.
The Living Lands is a far cry from fancy parties and court events. Then I hope you're prepared. The Living Lands is wilder than most. Though I should warn you, you can't rely on charm against Azurup.
Oh, tu te ressens.
I look forward to being proved wrong on that account.
Le baron, il te ressemble.
But that brings me to the real question.
Bon, il
Why
manque
would
la
the
barbe et
Emperor
les
of
cheveux.
Adir
Ça
send
ira.
a noble all the way to the Living Lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. Now that we've seen the Dream Scourge, I understand what the fuss is about. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Don't get me wrong, we have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Ah, I used to march to a similar drumbeat back when I served in the Rawatayan Navy. But that's a story for another time. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking.
It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands. It also has a reputation for making corpses out of people. These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's
compris dans ce monde-là, c'est notre rôle, c'est notre œuvre qui permet de nous protéger.
You can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from. It was, for some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone. That's what some fear. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Stilgarrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Merci. Ah, après j'en fais un autre. J'ai prévu un autre après sur PS5. Ah, je dis rien, vous verrez bien.
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence.
Le matin, je stream pas la soirée.
So Dream Scourge.
Comme en ce moment j'ai des soucis de santé qui se sont
I guess
aggravés.
it sounded better than my
Je passe mon temps à dormir. Je passe mon temps à dormir.
So did my commanding officers. I joined up with the Rowatine Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire.
Le jeu que je vais vous montrer après, c'est un tout nouveau jeu, ce qu'on fait la vie étrange.
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful.
Il est en deux parties. Il y a la première partie maintenant, et la deuxième partie c'est plus tard dans l'année. C'est un peu chiant.
We were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Pardon.
To add, they're bringing order and civilization to our lawless
Coco qui vient de passer.
Then I had to learn from my mistakes faster than
J'ai Coco qui a remonté tout ça.
The Juana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home.
J'ai tellement bien
I'd
dans le
always
jeu
heard
que
that
j'ai
war
du
was
mal à
supposed to
m'arrêter.
temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. You figured it out faster than I did. It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of
Mais
the
les gens ne veulent pas comprendre ça.
By the time I came to
Ils savent
the
pas ce que
Living
c'est
Lands, I'd
d'être
seen
malade.
enough.
Un handicap assez grave. Oui, c'est de ça qui doit déranger.
Yeah. Though, in a lot of ways, it feels like I didn't really start living until I got here. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice,
Moi,
stay
je
on
me
your
fatigue
toes.
assez vite.
You're in
Hein.
a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms and battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rauatai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers. Those of us who leave are scramble roots. Hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Ça, j'en sais un peu plus sur lui.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications
Quand tu débutes
along
le
the
jeu,
coast to protect
il
our
te demande
ships
de
and
jouer en
shelter
mode
our
FPS ou
cities.
en vue
For
normale.
all
Moi, j'ai
our
mis vue
shortage of
normale.
fertile soil,
Le
Rauatai's
mode
land
FPS,
is
ça m'intéresse
abundant
pas.
in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora. That's what I said when I left. You know where to find me. Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the...
Essaye d'arriver au camp pour qu'on puisse arriver.
We make a good squad.
Un véhicule. Regarde, les champignons de The Last of Us. Regardez-moi ça. Ah, c'est bon, ça m'a saoulé, je regarde plus tard. Voilà. ça par contre. Et... Je peux pas porter l'arc et le flingue en même temps. Oh.
Show me what you got.
Ok. On a ici. Ouais.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them? Realize?
Ah, j'en ai marre de faire les vidéos. Allez, on va prendre des raccourcis. Hop, hop.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
On aura passé tout ça, on pourra s'arrêter et passer à autre chose. J'attendais de passer ça pour arrêter.
Envoy.
Oula, qu'est-ce qui lui est arrivé? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Elle s'est pris une flèche dans le cul. Aussi. Voilà. Target. Magnifique. Elle va aller. On s'est retrouvé le grand patron. Voilà. Dieu.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
J'aime bien les trucs comme ça. Qui m'a foutu le fait dans le cul? Il est l'enfoiré. La tête qu'elle fait.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
Les visages sont bien faits, je trouve.
A voice? Tell me more.
Et regarde, la tête de The Last of Us. Elle a changé, hein.
A vision of the beyond? And an ethereal manifestation? That's incredible. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance she was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. All you have to lose is your time. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid shines in the hills to the northeast.
Hello.
A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
You're looking well. You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Ah, on va sauvegarder là, on va aller sur P. On reviendra dessus quand j'aurai le temps. Voilà. Merci au modo, merci aux gens qui sont passés, ceux qui regardent. A tout de suite sur PS5 dans quelques minutes. Ça reprendra quand j'aurai le temps. Parce que ça va prendre du temps entre Skyrim et celui-là, ça va prendre au moins une année entière. D'autres jeux à faire. J'en ai une tonne sur PS5, Xbox. Sans compter les 8 jeux qui arrivent bientôt. Tous les jeux qui arrivent bientôt sur toute la chaîne cette année 2027. Bientôt, on va refaire Days Gone Remastered sur PS5 version. Allez, à tout de suite, les gens, bisous. Et n'oubliez pas que la vidéo sera mise sur YouTube comme d'habitude. À tout de suite sur PS5. À tout de suite, les gens.